So just to kind of remind you guys, so we have this last part. So can you put g inside of g? Yep. So remember, based on your notes, g of x is equal to x squared minus 4. So how do we do this? G of x. This is a little weird. Well, what's g of x? Well, it's x squared minus 4. So there's something squared minus 4, right? What's the something? G of x. What's g of x? This stuff. So inside there, I'm going to say x squared minus 4. Yikes. So then I say g of x. We got to square that. So to square that, we multiply it by itself, right? So I'm going to say x squared minus 4 times x squared minus 4. What's x squared times x squared? X to the 4th power. What's negative 4 times x squared? Negative 4x squared. What's negative 4 times x squared? Man, that feels like we just said that. And what's negative 4 times negative 4? Okay. So now, all this stuff, x to the 4th power, and we can combine like terms. What's negative 4x squared plus negative 4x squared? Negative 8x squared plus 16, but don't forget to tack on this negative 4. That doesn't go away. So then we get x to the 4th power minus 8x squared plus 12. That's what g of x is. Okay? Whew, that's a lot. Well, we want to know what g of negative 2 is. So wherever there's an x, we plug in a negative 2 to the 4th plus, minus. Dang it. Negative 2 to the 4th minus 8 times negative 2 squared plus 12. 2 to the 4th is 16, and the negatives, because it's an even power, will become positive. So this is just positive 16. Minus 8 times negative 2 squared is still a positive 4. So we'll deal with that in a second. And then we've got 16 minus 32 plus 12. Well, 16 minus 32 is 16, negative 16, right? Plus 12. And then we have negative 4. So g of negative 2 equals negative 4. Okay? So I'll leave that up there for a second so you guys can write that down.